Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today Bitcoin is hitting an all-time high right now as we speak. We're going to take a look at these charts because we've been looking at them for a while, and everything has played out exactly as I have been looking at on these charts. It is beautiful to see. If you've been watching the channel, hey, your portfolio must be looking good right now, but you know, this is not financial advice, it's just educational, so you can learn how to look at this market. I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 altcoins in this video that I think you guys should keep on your radar. When I talk about these altcoins, I'm going to talk about why you should keep them on your radar, and what I'm hoping is that you could apply this to some of the coins that you're holding or to some of the tokens that you're thinking about buying, because there is a lot that goes into buying cryptocurrency. And I don't only look at it from fundamentals, I don't only look at it from, look at, there we go, another all-time high right there. Let's go Bitcoin. So I don't only look at it from the fundamental level, I also look at it from a technical level. And some people say, hey, fundamentals is stupid. Some people say, hey, technical analysis is stupid. But I'm like, hey, there's people who make money with both, so let's apply them both into this strategy. So let's just get right into it right now. Let's look at this chart because this thing keeps on blowing up behind me right here. So this is the chart of Bitcoin right now at 72,800 right now. What is crazy is this is the breakout level of this breakout that we had on the weekly. So where I got this from right here is you take the level of the dip right here, and this is a pattern that is, it's a couple of patterns. It could be an inverse head and shoulders, and also it could be a cup and handle. But what we're looking at is this right here. You have a shoulder, a head, and then another shoulder, or you could even say it's a complex head and shoulders, because what you have is you have a shoulder, then you have the second part of the shoulder, or you have an elbow, shoulder, head, shoulder, elbow. And what that's showing is that this is a very bullish pattern. It is a reversal pattern, and what happens is if it breaks out of this level, it could actually hit a target that is right here. Now keep in mind, this is on a logarithmic chart, so it does adjust the weight of the prices a little bit differently than a regular chart, but it's the only way that I look at it, so it is what it is. But usually when we have these breakouts right here, from my experience, we'll hit maybe 80% of that target. So that's a crazy number right there, 176 or 178 $1,000 Bitcoin just sounds like something that, you know, a crazy way Bitcoin maxi would have predicted, like in 2016 or something. But now they're not looking so crazy no more. Look at where this market is hitting right now, and we haven't even took out the #1 stock yet, and Bitcoin is global. I want to point that out to you guys. Bitcoin is global. Always keep that in mind. Crypto is global. These are the levels that we have for the altcoins, right? Basically saying that it's going in an upward loop. It's looking very, very good for altcoins, and it hasn't even broke its all-time high as of yet. So there is some room for some of the altcoins to run still. So if you want to know what altcoins I'm looking at, I do a daily checklist that you have to be in my Telegram group, and you get access to it. And you can ask me any questions about any coins on that list. You can ask me any questions about coins that I mentioned, and also I will mention coins on there if I just see something that's pretty bullish, like the Jam token or Near. Shout out to the Telegram subscriber who actually got a 3x on Near when I mentioned it in the group. And of course, Layer AI is a token that I mentioned here. It's doing very, very well since we talked about it, up 6x already, and still at a level that could have more potential for more growth. Now remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm just a guy on the internet talking about stuff that I like to research. So one of the tokens that I want to bring up to you guys first in this video is Telcoin. Telcoin. Now, Telcoin is up 22% today. What I want you to do first thing is just ignore all this all-time high stuff that happened over here in 20 whatever, because now there's a bunch of more tokens in circulation, so the levels could be a little bit different if you're looking at how high could this token get. But the all-time high of this token is at 6 cents, and right now it's at 0.004, so that is some pretty nice gains overall. But I'm basically looking at this token for one. What is it? Telcoin is, so for one, what is it? Send smarter morning. So smarter morning. What? My bad, y'all. Let me slow down a little bit. So what is Telcoin? Telcoin creates a low-cost, high-quality financial products for every mobile phone user in the world. They have a nice app that you can go ahead and download right now. And in my opinion, it's not like, I didn't do a lot of research on Telcoin, but why would I buy something that I didn't do a lot of research on? For one, it's been around for a while. It has a longevity. The token has been around for a while. It has a longevity. It is a crypto app. It is something that I know people use. And when it comes to the technical analysis side of it, that is the real reason why I would buy this token in the short term. Now, keep in mind, I didn't say this is a gem. I didn't say this is a token that I would hold for 2, 3, 4 years. And that's no beef towards, Telcoin or anything like that. They could be doing great things. Like I said, I didn't do, longer than 20-minute research on what it was, but I looked at this chart. I saw the volume come in. I know that there's liquidity in it. It is on exchanges. And yeah, so this is what we're looking at right here. This chart looks like it has potential to get back up to this 0.0088 level, and that means that it could do about a 90% gain from where it's already at. And what I'm looking at is a similar breakout to the one that I showed you on the Bitcoin chart, the inverse cup and handle. This is what looks like an Adam and Eve pattern right here, where you have this U and then this V right here, right? And the breakout of this is very similar to what we've seen, very similar to what we do on Bitcoin. We go from the breakout level, which is 0.002, which is around the level where I got in at, around 0.003, and then we go and we bring that up to here, and then we say, hey, the price is going to go maybe 80% of that level. What we do is we look to the left and we see, where do we have support at before? Right there at this level. That's where we're hitting right now. The next level above that is right here. We had support here, which is now resistance. Support always turns into resistance. We had support here, and when it came down, it just a lot of trading in that area. That's where my first target is for Telcoin. And if we look for where we got in at 0.03 up into that level, we're talking about an 84% gain in the short term for Telcoin. Overall, if it does continue up and the entire market cap continues up, all this pattern can come into play here, because there's a pattern here. Once it flips this resistance, there's not much above it, and it could start hitting some pretty high levels for Telcoin. So that's one reason why I want you guys to take a look at Telcoin. And if you like the token, if you like the team, and you like all that other things in it, maybe you might consider it a gem. But for me, on the charts, it is looking like a good trade in the mid to short term for the bull market. So, and if you want to know more, or if you ever want to know, like, hey, are you still holding this token? Hop into my Telegram group. You can ask me all those type of questions anytime. The next token that I want to talk about is for a completely different reason. This token is a gem in my opinion. Of course, all of this is just my opinion, right? But the ads token, let me get some coffee. So the ads token right now, Alchemy, is at a $34 million market cap. If we go to the year to date, this token has been going pretty nice since the year started. It was at around 6 cents at the lowest this year, and now it's sitting around 20 cents. It did hit a level of, where did it hit? 25 cents a couple of days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, looking pretty good. So yeah, on the year right here, only up 28 cents. But this market cap is very, very low for what it is. And if we go to what is Alchemy right here, it says, "Welcome to the next era of digital advertising." So I've made a bunch of videos about this token. It is built using the DAG blockchain, which is one of my favorite tokens. But we talked about this before, and I believe that this token right here is a first mover in what it's doing, and it's offering total transparency in the way that people buy ads, and it has an ad exchange. So overall it is an ad exchange, but you have total transparency in the ad exchange. This is something that I think overall I will hold this token for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, because I believe in this concept. I believe that we need a way to monitor the type of ads when people are buying ads from like Facebook or Google or something like that. You have no transparency. Google just says, hey, we showed your ad to 20,000 people, and if you didn't get any sales, how do you really know that they showed your ad to 20,000 people? So having a different way, having a way to go around and using cryptocurrency is just dope in my opinion. So I have a ton of videos about that token. I'll put some in the cards. You can check those out. Now this is the chart of the ads token right here, and we can see that this token has also gotten beat up ever since it's been out, and now it is starting to wake up. It is starting to release products, and that's around the time when you usually see the tokens wake up. So if you're holding a token for a long time, and maybe it's in beta, maybe you got it from testnet or something like that, around that main net, around the release of new products is when you're going to see this token really start to blow up. In the bull market, it happens pretty much every single time. You'll see your token start to go when they release the product or when it's in the bull market. But right now I think this token has still gotten beat up, and it's been at some lows for a very long time. So technical analysis wise, it is breaking out of some very major patterns, and it bounced from a level that was, it had a lot of trading action over here, which there was a lot of support and resistance in this level, and it just bounced off of that level. So first things first, it could start heading back up to the 25-cent level. From there, it's about the 32-cent level, and then easily to the 42-cent, maybe the 50-cent level. Once it has a blue sky breakout for this token, I don't know where it could stop. It can continue to go higher, but I think this token has not seen its light of day yet, and that's because it hasn't had it wasn't as far along as it is right now. So it's time for this token to actually start moving, and that's just good to see that it's right around the time that Bitcoin's pumping, because remember, once Bitcoin's pumping, then all the other things start to follow it. So Alchemy ads, check that one out. And the last one that I want to talk to you guys about is actually I got two more. Might as well give you guys two more. First one is 1inch. 1inch is a DEX. If you don't know what a DEX is, it's a decentralized exchange. It's a way for you to trade your cryptos directly through your wallet. And 1inch is an aggregator. So what it does is it finds the best deal for you on decentralized exchanges. But this is the chart of 1inch right here. Now, if I remove this Fibonacci right here, we can see that it is doing a cup and handle. It looks very similar to the way that Bitcoin chart looks. And right now we can see that it's at 65 cents, and you have some support and resistance above it at 91 cents, and you have some support and resistance above it at $1.28. Not sure why I didn't add my level in there. Anyways, not sure why that's not working, but yeah, at $1.28, there's looking like there's some support and resistance right there, and that would be a 2x for this token. Now, when these things start to return back up to these levels, they start to move very, very quick. Like the price pumps, it breaks out of a certain level. People have bots that are, buy on this level, wait until the token hits a certain level, and then, just all type of things are happening right now. All the traders are waking up. It's just making these things go crazy. So it could go to that level very, very quick. Remember, this is not financial advice. If you catch it, it's your fault, and if you miss it, it's also your fault. So the last one that I wanted to talk about was Tdrop. So I talked about Theta on this channel a couple of times, but look at this token right here. So ever since Tdrop dropped, ever since T dropped, it's been down, and Tdrop right now is actually making its way back up. The Theta ecosystem is actually waking up. This token is at 0.006. All-time high is at 6 cents. If it gets back to the all-time high, you are looking at a nice a very, very nice 100x in this token. Is it going to get to the all-time high? I have no clue. I don't know. I can't predict it. The chart looks good. I like the product. People use it. It is a marketplace for NFTs on Theta, and it is one of the only places that people buy and sell NFTs on Theta, and they have some pretty nice collections. The Pogs is on there. If you remember Pogs, if you're my age, let me age myself real quick. Pogs was like the biggest thing when we were kids. You know, they're dropping NFTs on Theta now. Katy Perry has NFTs on here. So Tdrop is another one for you guys to look at. So don't want to make this video 10 years long, but be wary right now. There's a bunch of scams going on. Go ahead and get yourself a hardware wallet. Get your money off exchanges. Get your money off exchanges. Get your money off exchanges. If you want to talk to me, or you want to check out my daily watch list for cryptocurrencies, airdrops, NFTs, all the stuff that I do in crypto, I put on this list. Links in the description for that. Y'all think positive, and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.